The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
The Badger Hockey Digest, presented by Charter Communications.
Hi, welcome to the Badger Hockey Digest, brought to you by Charter. I'm Brian Posick, the radio voice of Wisconsin hockey, joined by head coach Mike Eaves. We're inside the Badgers locker room where recruits come on occasion and check out the facilities. And I suppose when a recruit walks in here or walks into LeBon or even the Kohl Center, they kind of get a little wide-eyed, don't they?
The one word that is consistent in the description you just said is wow. Whether we walk into the LeBon and they walk in here, and I always walk in first to turn around because I want to see the look on their face, and it's always like wow. And sometimes young recruits that haven't been here before, we haven't shown them the Kohl Center. They actually say, "This is where you play the LeBon?" I said, "No, we have a bigger rink for that." And they say, it's very unique. I think LeBon is unique for many reasons, but one of the things is the filtered light that comes in. Yeah. Brian, on the east, south, and west side, and then there's windows on the north side, but it's not direct light. And sometimes during the day when you skate outside or you skate in the LeBon, you feel like you're skating outside. And it's a unique rink for that reason. You know,
it's fun too when a lot of the NHL guys come back during the summer and they look at this place and say, "This is better digs than we have in the NHL." You know?
Yeah, they come in and they say, there's this ranks way up there with what's there, and this will last us a long time. And the way that we take care of things on this campus in the university, it could carry us for 50, 60, 70 years. So that's a really nice thing.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Nate LaPointe for keeping this place nice and tidy for us for our show here today. Mike, you swept Penn State this past weekend, 7-1 on Friday, 4-3 on Saturday, two different games, but I know you liked the way your team played as the weekend went along.
Yeah, I didn't think we played structurally very well on Friday. The thing that we did well was score goals, and that always covers up a lot of mistakes. And on Saturday, we knew they were coming to come out and be tougher, and they did. Once again, they hung around. They did their thing. They were simple and hard, and they got a couple of goals. But the nice thing for our squad, we showed the resilience and the patience of an older team, stayed with the plan, and Nick Cordelis found himself in the slot and made a heck of a fake and then a terrific shot. And it was interesting, Guy Godowski's comment was the puck was on the wrong guy's stick because he knows that Mr. Cordelis is a fine hockey player.
Yeah, the last three games, Nick has a goal and an assist in each of those three games. He's a point getter, and he plays better, it seems, when he does produce points, doesn't he?
Well, that's one of his responsibilities. It's one of the things he prides himself on, but he does so much more. I think that, and even Nick has to realize this. He's a very good face-off man. I was able to show him some clips of his play in our own zone where he helped prevent a couple goals. So he does many, many things for our team, and I think he recognizes that even more and more, and that'll help him become, not have so many highs and lows with the way he plays, because offense is going to come and go. And yes, you want that responsibility to help contribute, but you can do so much more.
Yep, through the Penn State series, Nick Cordelis has 7 goals and 14 points. The Badgers 6-5-1, 2-2 in the Big Ten, and take a break from conference play and welcome in an old conference foe, Colorado College. More on that series coming up after this from Charter.
This is Andrew Zielsdorf. He plays hockey. This is leukemia. It's bad business. This is Andrew's oncology team. They love Andrew. They don't like leukemia. And thanks to them, Andrew is now cancer-free. Booyah. They are the world-renowned physicians, scientists, and nurses at the American Family Children's Hospital, pioneers in pediatric cancer care. UW Health. Remarkable.
I'm not what the girls here would call classically good-looking. I spent most of my youth in the dreaded friend zone. That all changed when my folks got Charter TV. I discovered tons of chick flicks in HD and on demand, and learned all the secrets to romancing the high school girl. Now in a school full of boys, I'm the man. I'm the man.
Get Charter TV starting at $29.99 per month. Charter, make way for more.
Before we get to this weekend series against Colorado College, a couple of players and plays I wanted to talk about from this past weekend against Penn State. Friday night, Tyler Barnes scores a highlight reel goal. And, Mike, I've seen enough hockey now where you kind of wonder, I've seen all the types of goals can be scored. not the one that Tyler scored in the second period on Friday night.
It was unique because his back was to the net, and he was in an awkward position, but he showed his athleticism, and he knew where the net was, and he got the puck past the goal line before the goalie was able to get back there. And the funny thing about that goal, as great as it was, Tyler could have had 3 more very easily. He had 2 breakaways and made a great move and got the goalie down and out and could have lifted up into the upper part of the net. So I think the fact that, you know, his one goal made it to ESPN and a couple others kind of negated the fact that he could have had about 4.
Yeah, Tyler did admit he was a little lucky on that between-the-legs goal. Sean Little earned the game puck on Friday in the hard hat on Saturday. He had a rousing check that freed Keegan Moyer, who found Joe Faust for a go-ahead goal in the third period. Sean Little, you know, he doesn't put up a lot of points, although it was nice to see him get an assist and a goal this past weekend. But he's the type of player that every hockey team or athletic team needs, isn't he?
Well, they round out your squad. They excel at the role that they have, and young Mr. Little gives us energy and hits, and he's kind of funny how gracious he is about taking any credit. He really tries to divert it to everybody else, but you know, you need guys like Sean to come in and do their role and excel in it. He's one of our main penalty killers, him and Keegan Moyer, and it's important to have people like that, and he's great in the locker room. The guys love him. He provides that little humor and breaks the tension, and I think, you know, you can't have all the same kind of people in the locker room. It just doesn't work, and you need to have guys like Sean here.
Yeah. You brought up the penalty kill. It's much improved. And your power play, while maybe not getting as many conversions as you'd like, you're getting plenty of chances.
No, it's a matter of time before that thing explodes. They move the puck. They're hard to cover because they're not doing just one thing, and they're all Peyton Mannings with the puck. They can see the field, they can make the pass, they can make the play, and that's a fun power play to watch, and it's just a matter of time before that thing explodes.
Yep. Badgers welcome in Colorado College, their former WCHA rival, Scott Owens, in his 15th season as head coach of the Tigers. They won their first game, then didn't win after 12 in a row, but then went and beat Nebraska-Omaha and skated with them the next night as well. This is a team that's not putting up a lot of goals, but Scotty seems to find a way to get them to play, especially when they're playing your club.
Well, they're a better team than their record. I mean, you could flip those numbers around very easily. We know them intimately because of the fact we played them last year. We played them in the playoffs, in the final game of the WCHA playoffs. And, you know, I'm scratching my head a little bit. I asked Coach Shuchak, hey, what's going on there? Find out what's going on, because they have some good players, good goalie. They have some veterans on defense. So I'm not quite sure, but as you said, they're going to come in here, and this is a great weekend for them to, you know, knock somebody off who's above them. And so we need to be ready. We need to keep winning. We need to keep this momentum that we have going. And I look forward to a real fine weekend of hockey here in Madison.
And I think it's neat, too. Colorado College back in town. We'll see Anchorage a little bit later. In the coming years, North Dakota, Denver will be coming to town. You're trying to get those WCHA rivals in because the fans do want to see them play.
Well, they do want to see them, and we need to play them. We need non-conference games, and I think that people thought those teams were going to go away and we wouldn't play them again. That's certainly not the case. I know they're working to get Duluth in here and Mankato, so our fans are going to see some of the WCHA foes of the past.
All right, the Badgers in Colorado College this weekend. Friday night's game starts at 6:30. Saturday's game at 7 o'clock, both on the Badgers Sports Network or BadgerSportsNetwork.com. Friday's game will be televised by NBC Sports Network, again Friday night at 6:30. Mike, thanks for your time. Good luck. Badgers head coach Mike Eaves. I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest, brought to you by Charter.